Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
Welcome back to another toy review. We've been looking at the Mysticons lately, and we have one more to look at in our current run of figures, because that's all we have, unfortunately. Yeah. So our last one we're going to be looking at for at least a little bit is Emerald, aka M, Goldhammer, aka the Mysticon Knight.
Yep, she's a dwarf, so that means she's a little different from the others. And she's super wise beyond her years with a ginormous heart.
And she's also a Griffin Wrangler, so she has a pretty good relationship with the Griffins, as we've seen in the series.
Yep.
Which is why she comes a little baby Griffin, which we'll take a look at.
Awesome.
Yes, they are.
I want a Griffin.
I kind of wish we had one of the Mysticon Griffins to play with.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
Because they do look nice.
Those are really cool.
So, again, same packaging as we've seen last time. The back, once again, has a description about who she is, a quick look at who else is in this line, and...
a plug for the game.
Pretty much, yeah. There's not really a polite way to say that.
Yeah, really. It's just, remember the card in the game.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and liberate her from this box. And...
I'm mine now.
Alright, well, you free M from the box.
I want a free M. Free M! Free M! Because they make sure to add this as seen on Nickelodeon.
So one thing I'm curious about is because M is a dwarf, I want her to be shorter than the other characters. So we're going to do a size comparison and see if she actually is smaller than the rest of the Mysticons.
Yeah, here. You... Okay. I'll get her out on this end. You take care of her card.
So once again, the Mysticons come with a trading card by Topps. So she comes with her official trading card of Emerald M Goldhammer. And of course the back has another QR code for Mysticon goodies. So go ahead and steal our code. Go ahead. Feel free to just take it. We don't need it. Go ahead. It's all for you. And once again, because every figure has to have this, we get ourselves...
Hold on.
Crunchy.
Forgive me for one moment. Just look how this ended up looking. Look at what happened to her art.
She got Kimura'd.
Oh my god.
She does jujitsu.
Okay, anyway, back to that.
So she comes with her checklist of all the other toys you can buy in this line, which includes the Griffins we mentioned, roleplay items, deluxe figures, and a plush Choco.
Oh my god.
And also get the app, because it wants you to get the app real bad.
Yeah. Okay, why won't your Griffin come out? Come out, Griffin! It's so jammed in here.
Wow, it really does.
Oh my god! You were able to get... No, I got it!
I got it.
It's like I birthed it.
Well, the plus side is very cute.
It is very cute. Okay, well,
I'll talk about the Griffin first, I guess.
Yeah,
so
good.
Check out how cute this Griffin is. It's really nice translucent pink plastic. And it's actually really adorable.
It really is. I really like the color.
It's got a little tail as well.
Oh, yeah. That's oh.
So that's very cute. So how's M looking?
M looks fantastic. Like, really, I love the design. I love the color scheme. I love her whole vibe. But again, she's sort of having the same issue we've been having with the others, which is...
an ability to stand.
Yeah, because they're... the head. And she's got a lot of hair, similar to Arcana. I keep wanting to make her, like, give her, like, the tilde.
Yeah.
I don't mean to. But no, she looks cool. I love the hair.
Yeah, they're all very show accurate. Like,
look at the hair.
Yeah. They're all very show accurate, but they're all very poorly balanced. And again, another case of this is...
Got her.
Yeah, because their hair is all enormous, and even with this little baby Griffin, top heavy. So it falls right over on this kind of a surface.
Yeah.
So she's holding up right now, which is awesome. But yeah, like, it's a nice looking figure. It looks like her.
It looks like they're just such a good paint
They're
job.
great likenesses.
Yeah.
They're very toyetic figures.
Yes.
Let's grab Arcana or Zarya and compare the heights, because I want to see if they actually got it correct. I think they did. Yes, they did. Just barely. M is supposed to be a little bit shorter than the other ones. Even more so than what they are right now.
Okay, so they're
about the same size.
So that means...
there's a little height difference, but it's not as dramatic as it should be.
Yeah.
She should be a little shorter than them.
She should be
more so than this.
Yeah, it should definitely be more so. I mean, from this angle, she does look a little... she looks it.
She is shorter.
Yeah.
But it's a marginal amount.
So let's talk about the accessories.
I don't know if I could trust you with a sharp object like that.
No, it's not that sharp, see?
Oh, luckily these are by Playmates, so yeah, they aren't made to kill me. That's good.
What, you
can stop trying now.
But you have that big vein, and it's like, oh.
Get your own vein.
I have. Yours is just
throbbing and full of blood.
It's just...
unlike you, who's dead inside.
You're not supposed to tell them that. They're not supposed to know my secret.
So. Okay, alright, talk about the toy.
Anyway, so we got this really cool translucent sword and shield. Bye, Griffin. I'm gonna try and put it in her hands and see how this works.
As we noted last time, they all have really tiny hands. Yeah. Which I don't really think works for an action figure, in my opinion. I think they need to be a little bit bigger.
Okay, but actually before I do, look at her pink little bracer. It's the unicorn! It's the unicorn horde! It's the cutest! Oh my gosh, don't really look at this. That's so ridiculous.
It is pretty cool, yeah. I like the horn actually has detail on it. It's a little hard to see, I'm sure, from your angle at home, but yeah. It's a very nicely detailed little accessory.
I'm not even gonna lie.
So you made her left-handed?
Damn right.
Yeah, because again, their hands are so small, you really have to like force the stuff in there. It looks like the one hand was made for it, and the other one.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Yeah. That's what I was trying to figure out. Because,
yeah,
they made her a righty. There we go. So she's got her shield, she's got her sword, she's in her
very awkward battle stance.
Yeah, very, very awkward battle.
Very unbalanced battle stance.
But so she still looks cool. I like the detail. I love the translucence on this. I mean...
What's supposed to be this way?
I don't even know. It's really weirdly loose in the hand, too, which I'm not too keen on. And her unicorn bracer thingy is also, like, really loose. I don't know what the deal with that is. But I like it. I like how it looks. I love her hair.
I'd love it if she balanced.
No, that's asking for too much now.
There we go. Stop that. Stop that, you. Now let's just show you the back of her hair, because I don't think we really talked about that.
Yeah.
We talked about it, but we didn't really show it to you as much. But
it looks really cool.
Because her hair is like extra special compared to the others. When they transform, like she basically gets a shaved head all of a sudden. Then
I know. What's up with that?
The Mysticon's transformations really bother me, and hers is one of them that does. Because like she goes bald, and suddenly like she gets the side cut thing, and like she gets this whole.
She gets an awesome haircut.
She gets an awesome haircut that just makes no sense. And like Piper is the same way. It's like she gets those like trio of pigtails, and it makes no sense to me because it's not that she's growing pigtails out of her hair. It's that suddenly 3 of them fly in from the sides and attach to her scalp.
I wonder if they have magical powers that we haven't explored yet.
If they come from magnetic scalps, I'd like to know more about them. But all right, I can't get her to stand again, which is weird.
That's one of the big problems with these
She has
figures.
wobbly knees also. Like she's got very wobbly knees.
The joints are really loose on her.
Yeah, her in particular. There we go. All right, so she's standing now. Stop that, you. We have a review to make. But yeah, articulation again. It is hindered in the legs because she has a little dress thing in the back. That is another downside of these figures. The articulation is limited. And these aren't like their fashion dolls where you can kind of get away with it. These are supposed to be articulated action figures. You're losing half what the toy's supposed to be about.
I completely agree with you, but I just noticed that the sword has detailed markings on it.
Yeah.
I couldn't actually see that before.
There's a lot going on with the sword.
Yeah.
There's some good sculpting that's kind of hidden in this figure because it looks like a simple figure at first glance, but there's actually some stuff going on there.
There's some really nice little subtle details there that you're not going to see unless you're really looking, and then it's like, oh, cool. Which, again, one of the pros of this. It's just, question is, do the pros outweigh the cons?
Cons!
Mysticons!
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah. I kind of go back and forth because I think it depends on what you want to do with it, but I mean, I really like the translucent stuff. I think that's really well done. I love the likenesses.
Yeah.
I think they look at it's just the not being able to stand and being so top heavy
and not really having great articulation.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate. This is the same company that makes Ninja Turtles, and those are good.
So good.
And Voltron as well, and Ben 10.
I know.
And then we have Mysticons, which look great, but as a toy, they're a little rough still. So I don't know what they can do about that besides work on the maybe give them new costumes that work better.
Yeah, I don't know. Part of me is just wondering if I guess I shouldn't. I don't know if I should mention it or not. Part of me kind of wonders because it is mildly reminiscent of the whole 80s, 90s thing where they made toys just, they made lines just to sell the toys kind of thing. Since this is being marketed primarily to females,
it's a hard push, that's for sure.
It's a very hard push, and part of me is wondering if that's a little bit why they skimped on some of these details.
Possibly, because these aren't expensive figures either.
No,
these are they're very
affordable.
Yeah,
they're very affordable, and like I said, I like the look. I think they're very true to the show, but these are a lot of problems, and I can't help but wonder, do they really think that that's what girls want?
I think they just wanted to make something and get it out there as soon as they could to kind of jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, and personally, I think that if they'd waited a little bit longer and just put in a touch more effort to make sure that this stuff was like the same kind of quality as the Voltron and the Ben 10 and everything else, and the Turtles, of course, I think that there would have been a much stronger push, and I think you would have gotten more collectors involved too.
Yeah, let's grab the other figures. And so we should mention, we actually saw these first at Toy Fair 2 years ago. We weren't allowed to take photos of them, but they were basically planned 2 years ago. Last year they finally were publicly announced.
Yeah.
And then we got to see what they looked like officially and release the images. But yeah,
it's
it's
really cool. It's just...
even in that amount of time, they may have just needed more time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's unfortunate because these have really great potential. I would like to see more of them.
Yes.
But I want to see better versions.
Yes. That's basically how I feel too. I think there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential. The show's show's pretty fun. I haven't watched a lot of it, but what I've seen, I've enjoyed. The cards are kind of cool. I mean,
it's good, cheesy fun overall. It's a good show. It's a definitely watchable show.
And I think the fact that they have a game and trading cards already involved, I think that's a really good immersive kind of experience that you could have. It's just, I really think that, I don't know, they gotta do a little bit more. They gotta go another. There are a couple steps that they gotta go a little further to make this a really standout, knockout kind of line.
Yep. So that's our look at the Mysticons for now. We may come back and revisit the line at some other point. Maybe we'll get the Griffins. Who knows? We'll see. Cool. If you guys want to see more Mysticons, you gotta let us know.
Yes, please let us know what you're interested in, what you want us to look at. We do pay attention.
Yeah. So here's our Mysticons once more. I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
And what's Mysticon out of here? I don't know what their catchphrase is. Unfortunately, I've watched episodes and I'm sure they've got something. Mysticons away.
We're gonna go now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go because they're balancing. So yeah, let's just leave them be. All right, we'll see you guys next time with some more toy reviews and who knows what else.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you?
Vaguely. All right.
Cool.
See you later. Bye.